the Bharatiya Janata Party was very much a part of my life and my DNA. Let's not forget that my grandmother, Rajmata Saab, was one of the founder members of the BJP. I think in life, it's extremely important to understand that you have relationships, and you have a professional relationship and you have a personal relationship. And the two don't necessarily have to be in conflict.
Minister, when you made the transition from the Congress to the BJP, so how difficult was it? And is it possible to make a clean break when you've had relationships in a party for decades? You've had 3 generations in politics now, and you have so many relationships, I'm sure personal relationships in the Congress party. Is it possible to draw that line between politics and personal? That's one. And the second part of my question is, the Congress had a way of functioning. They had.
So let me answer your first question, then we follow it up. I think that's a very important question, Vandita. And I think, again, I think it's extremely important to go back in time. For me, the Bharatiya Janata Party was very much a part of my life and my DNA. Let's not forget that my grandmother, Rajmata Saab, was one of the founder members of the BJP. And so as a child, I have seen all the stalwarts of the BJP as a 4, 5, 6-year-old child, some of whom are not with us anymore. So for me, unlike for others, it was not a party that I was not familiar with or accustomed to. Second, even when I was in the Congress, I had many people with whom I had very deep personal relationships in other parties, including the BJP. So for me, on a personal front, so there are two parts. There's a professional front and there's a personal front. On the personal front, it wasn't a difficult switch for me because it wasn't something that was alien to me. It was very much a part of my childhood. And then even in my political career, I had relationships across the aisle, number one. So for me, it was in many ways a coming home. The other question that you asked was with regard to separating the personal and the professional. I think in life, it's extremely important to understand that you have relationships and you have a professional relationship and you have a personal relationship. And the two don't necessarily have to be in conflict, right? You know where to draw the line on a personal relationship and you must know where to draw the line on a professional relationship. And that must come from within.